to keep to 3 minutes, because we do have like, I don't know, probably close to 20 people.
Okay.
So if we could just ask people to keep their comments to 3 minutes, we'd appreciate
So
it.
those are the people who are doing the public comment. Donna will be letting you know when your 3 minutes are up. Please be respectful so that the other folks will not, lose out, and that we, you just keep to your 3 minutes, please. All right, Donna, you'll call up everyone.
Dr. Andrea Bermudez.
Dr. Bermudez, please adjust the microphone so that it's going to be.
Thank you. Chair Beta and fellow governing board members, I have chosen to address the board as a member of the community that we represent. I may have lost my voice as a board member, but I keep it strong and loud as a member of the community, which I have chosen to be home for me. I'm here tonight to remind my fellow board members of what we should be all about. When we took our oath of office, we committed ourselves to support the institution's efforts to help students succeed. As elected officials, we must put the best interest of the institution first, not politics or personal feelings of power. The board has lost its way. I pray that we find it before it is too late for our institution to recover. Thank you.
Maria Santa Maria.
Good evening, everyone. I'm a faculty member. This is a sad day for Santa Fe Community College. I have spent hours trying to figure out what am I going to say to my students when they ask me about the decision that you all have made to terminate the most competent president we have ever had, the most experienced president, the most fiscally responsible president, the president that has been most invested in student success, not just in words, but in action, in making things happen. The president who finally heard our concerns about hiring more full-time faculty. The president who found monies to give us raises in the faculty and staff. What am I going to say to my students? That you did not like her management style? You have to be kidding me. What in the world does that mean? I wonder what specific and measurable tasks did you ask her to do differently before you made this decision to let her go? Please tell me so I can answer my students' questions. And how did you mentor her? We want to know. That's your job, isn't it, to mentor the president? I want to know the specifics so I can tell my students. I want to be able to say that you tried, that you really, really tried to help her succeed. You did, didn't you? Or did you? What am I going to say? What you said to the newspaper? That it was a personnel issue, therefore you couldn't talk about it? Really? Please do not insult our intelligence. We are educated and hardworking people here. We deserve a thinking board. What were you thinking, or were you not thinking? We deserve better than this. We deserve better than a vendetta. We deserve better than an unjustified and discriminatory vendetta based on people's personal agendas. You were not thinking of us, were you? Of us, your college community, your voters. How could you not have been thinking of us? How tragic, how very tragic indeed.
Deborah Shaw.
Thank you. I am Deborah Shaw. I'm a scientist used to dealing with facts and data, not with innuendo and supposition. I've been attending these board meetings for several years. This is the first time that I felt compelled to make a public comment. I am speaking as a concerned member of the community. To paraphrase Dr. Martin Luther King and others, in this instance, the arc of the moral universe is indeed bent, but not towards justice. In the short time that Dr. Guzman has been SFCC's president, she, her staff, and faculty put this college on a fast track to greatness. The action of 3 board members has derailed that progress and set the college back by decades. Shame on you. I would suggest to the board members and the audience that if you have not already done so, just Google Dr. Ana Margarita Cha Guzman. And then Google these 3 board members. The differences are striking. Shame on you.
Henry Magnardot? I'm sorry, Henry.
I didn't have any comments at this time.
Oh, okay. Penny Kopinski?
Chair Abeta, members of the board. I was in the education profession for 26 years, and I feel passionately about the community college. I love the college. I've taken many classes here over the years. 2 summers ago, I completed the CNA nursing certification, which enabled me to change careers and find work while I was on chemotherapy. During the 7 years I was a realtor in Santa Fe, I always featured the community college as one of the greatest treasures of living here. In the summer of 2012, the college was in need of a dynamic new president to lead them through a time when technology was moving at breakneck speed and the economy was making a slow recovery from an alarming downward spiral. Over 20 earnest search committee members worked through an exhausting process to narrow the field of contenders for the new president to 4 qualified candidates, who were then recommended to the board. The board unanimously chose Dr. Ana Margarita Cha Guzman, a woman with a stellar professional record, expansive vision, over 30 years of experience in education administration, and a woman of high energy and a big heart for the staff and the students. In a little over a year's time, Dr. Guzman has generated impressive improvements for the college, cutting wasteful expenditures, hiring more full-time faculty to guide and nurture the students, and retaining higher numbers of students who graduate and move on to more fulfilling life. In a little over a year's time, after leaving her home in another state, buying a home in Santa Fe, and pouring her heartfelt ideas for change into the college, Dr. Guzman is being put on administrative leave by the governing board by a 3-2 vote, in which the dissenting votes belong to the board's chairman and secretary. Since we are not privy to the reason that the 3 members of the board have voted to put Dr. Guzman on administrative leave, we are left to wonder if it is the alleged disagreement with her communication style. If there's no moral or legal reason for this action, I believe that it is a miscarriage of justice perpetrated by a dysfunctional board who have created a hostile environment for Dr. Guzman, her family, the staff, the 2 board members who support Dr. Guzman, and the community who so appreciate the college. I am sad. I am outraged. Perhaps it would be fitting to have an investigation and an intervention by the New Mexico State Education Department. I want the same scrutiny that Dr. Guzman was subjected to levied against the governing board's activities and conduct. I want more transparency of the facts. I want justice. I want Dr. Ana Guzman to continue her impressive work at the college. Thank you.
Clark, Bauman? Bond, sorry.
I'm here this evening as a 14-year employee of the college, and I just want to say that I'm not here to speak against anyone or anything, but to try to once again elucidate a future that I believe is available for all of us to achieve to, and that embodies the remembrance and actualization that the journey has to be as quality-based as the goal. We cannot have different rules and choose to ignore certain policies and procedures and operate as a society and as a cohesive unit. That if we're going to have policies, everyone has to adhere to those collectively and justify our engagement in that for the common good of education in northern New Mexico. Thank you.
Martha Valdez? Okay, Jessica Lawless? Z.B. Wilson?
Mr. Chair, members of the board, it's been a difficult journey, I think, for the last year. I think a lot of things, there was a need for a great deal of change at the college, and I think that Dr. Guzman had some quality ideas, but I think in a lot of ways her leadership style, as Clark was mentioning, was not always bringing together the campus community, but sometimes making decisions and moving forward in ways that didn't always work for everyone. I think we had a lot of change very fast without a lot of input from the overall faculty and staff, and I think that it was a difficult decision for you, but I think maybe it was time that it had to be made.
Luke Spargenberg? Eric Highfield? You guys had already spoken.
You signed it.
Betsy Walker?
Good evening. I don't have anything prepared, but I felt compelled to come here. My name is Betsy Walker. I'm an adjunct faculty member in her 24th year of teaching here. I've been here since Dean Witter started the college, first as a student for 2 years and then ever since then as faculty. I've seen them come and go, and there's an ebb and flow, and I do understand that. And every president has their ups and their downs. But I just wanted to come here tonight to express my support of the action you took last night. I know it wasn't easy. I'm sure this has been a difficult journey for you as it has been for us. There's going to be a lot of controversy around it, but I just wanted to express my support and my thanks. Thank you.
I can't read this person's writing. It looks like Gracie. Is there somebody who signed up to speak whose name is Gracie? Okay. Ali Cordova?
Hi, everyone. My name is Alexandra Cordova, and I'm Secretary of Student Government, and I want to talk about another issue about the water bottle ban, which I think it's called something else now. It's called Plastic Bottle Reduction Initiative, and I just wanted to say student government is for it. That's all I want to say today. Thank you, guys.
Karen Chaparro? Oh, sorry. It's hard to read your writing.
I don't represent the student leaders, but I'm one of the student leaders. And we were met by Matt, and we talked about it, and we agree plastic bottles are wasteful, and we could find alternative uses, and I'm all for it. Thank you.
Mary Ellen Gomez?
I'm Mary Ellen Gomez, and I'm also here for the water bottle ban. I have 265 Phi Theta Kappas. I'm president, and we're doing really well, and we are in support of that. I do want to say something really quick. I did have a controversy with SGA. I stepped aside and resigned, and I moved forward for some kind of similar reasons, but we as students have overcome all our issues. Sean is a good friend of mine. Ellie and I are good friends. Phi Theta Kappa, ambassadors, student government, clubs have all united to work together. If you see we are doing the food drive together, they're helping me with C4. Our students are so united together. So I hope that, I'm not saying that I'm for or against because I don't understand what happened, but I do want the community to unite and try and fix this problem, whatever it is, because this is a wonderful, wonderful college. It has seen that many students graduate. I have been here and I would never want to go anywhere else. This is my stepping stone to the future. Thank you.
Alexander Vargas?
My name is Alexandra Vargas, student ambassador here at the community college. I'm here representing myself and my fellow ambassadors, and we are also in support of the water bottle ban on campus. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jeff Oliver? Eva Gallegos?
Good evening, Vice President, the Secretary, our member, another board member, and student. My name is Eva Gallegos. I'm a faculty member here at the college. I'm here to speak on behalf of Dr. Guzman. I just have a question. You hired Dr. Guzman, correct? All of you hired her. And now the tables are turning against her. And some of us want to know why that is happening. We need answers. Just like you got hired, she was also hired to do her job. So you should let her do her job. She's been here just a very short time. She was supposed to be in probation for 6 months. The six months aren't even over, and this has come, you have just putting her on administrative leave without even the 6 months being here. The last meeting I was at, you all said 6 months to evaluate her, and the 6 months haven't even passed, and she's already being evaluated. I feel Dr. Guzman is a good role model for our students here at the college, since most of our students are Hispanic. Not just the students, but for other women that are Hispanics. And we need role models like Dr. Guzman. So I support her, and I would like some answers to those questions. You hired her. Why are you now letting her go? We need to know why. Thank you.
Francis Rodriguez? No? Okay. Carla Slits?
Good evening, members of the board, interim president, Chair Abeda. I signed the wrong list, but I'll take my 3 minutes. I think that's what has happened with the other people. I'm here because I want to let you guys know that the decision that you've made, it's been hard. It's been hard for all of us. I support your hard decision. I also support the hard work that everybody's doing here. I want to say that the work of faculty, staff for for 25 years, 30 years, but even in the past 8 years that I have been here, it's been, a work of it's a unit. It's, we all have been doing this. Increase of graduation doesn't happen for one person. It happens because of all these people sitting here, faculty and staff. And I want that to be recognized from all of us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Miller?
Hello, members of the board. Some of you know me, some of you don't. Some of you have talked to me, some of you haven't. I'm a full-time faculty member here. I teach plumbing and HVAC here at the college, and OSHA actually too. I'm here to support your decision. And to speak a little bit about why I have a feeling that the faculty, some of the faculty members are still going to get up and talk and still talk to you. To speak on Chris's passion, this is what was crushed. This is what was damaged here in the college. It was hard, and the one thing that when I came here, because I'm a new resident here, relatively 4 years, when I started this college, coming from other colleges, teaching plumbing and HVAC, that was the one thing that was so incredible about this college, was the community, the passion, the strength that comes along with the school. And that community involvement was kind of dismissed also. And so again, I'm here again to support your decision and let you know that anything that you need in support of that, I'm a loudmouth, as everybody knows, and I don't stand too well for bullies. And that's the way I felt the current administration had been. I felt bullied. Just by being able to speak, we were scared. A lot of people were scared in this college, scared of losing their jobs, scared of being reprimanded. Again, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should. This is the way I am. I will tell you straight out. When you're asked questions and you give the answer and you're reprimanded for it, that's not acceptable. That's fascist. That's being reported in confidential areas to administrators. That's not education. That's an administration that's gone wild. So I'm hearing the comments, some of these other comments and stuff, and I want to again let you know that they're pretty small. They're pretty small. I think if we talk to most of the faculty and staff around this college, some of them are scared still to stick their necks out. But I think you're getting a resounding clap in the background. So that's all I got to say. Thank you.
That's it for public comments.
Okay.